and Piper coming in today.
Great.
They've been together. They've been engaged for they've been together for 3 years. They're engaged. Piper is in prison right now.
Okay.
She's in there for drug trafficking. But she's serving a year sentence, but she's only been there for a couple of months. But Larry called, and he is, just experiencing some distance. I'm just kind of hypothesizing that maybe a new transition for them.
Sure.
Distance.
Probably directly related to prison and being incarcerated.
Yeah, it's a big change for them in their relationship. So that's kind of
great. So I guess I'll start as if, prison and issues surrounding prison is the presenting problem, and if it seems like something else comes up or something else is the presenting problem, just give me a call and we'll consult each other.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Hi, I'm Katie. Piper, nice to meet you.
I'm Larry.
Hi, Larry.
I'm the one that called.
Okay. Thank you for coming in today. So, Larry, let's start with you. I know you came in here for couples counseling, and I understand that you're currently incarcerated, Piper. So, what for you feels like is the presenting problem in your relationship? What seems to be getting in the way?
I would definitely say the distance between us. Ever since Piper got sent to jail, suddenly too, for drug trafficking, I feel like our lives together have just been put on hold. We were engaged, we were supposed to get married, and now for the next year she's stuck in prison, and it's difficult.
I bet. What about for you, Piper? Is prison the main thing for you, or is something else going on?
Being in prison, it's brought me into a new environment where I don't know anybody, where it's scary, and I discovered that one of the fellow inmates is an old flame, Alex.
Alex Boss?
Yeah.
Your drug smuggling partner?
Yeah, she's here with me, and it's helped the loneliness. I love Larry, but he doesn't come to visit me that often, or as often as I would like, and last week he didn't come, and Alex was there to console me, and I was lonely, and I slept with her. Yeah.
I don't even know how to react. I can't believe that.
This is new information for you.
It's news to me.
Wow, okay. So, Piper, I heard you say that you feel very lonely in prison, and this is why you slept with Alex. It's because you were feeling lonely because Larry doesn't come visit you?
Yeah.
If loneliness is the problem, I'll come visit you as often as I can. I'll come every weekend.
Okay, well that's a lot of information to take in. I'm going to give you all some time to process some of this. I'm actually going to consult with my reflecting team. We're going to talk about the best way to move forward and to help you all with these presenting issues. So if you wouldn't mind to just give us a little break while we convene, and we'll meet with you in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, well that was something that we weren't really thinking about.
No, that was a real curveball.
Yeah, definitely. I think from here we should definitely do a paradoxical intervention.
Yes.
It seems like Piper, her infidelity, I think if we prescribe her to sleep around more since she's feeling lonely.
Prescribing the symptom.
Definitely prescribe the symptom.
Yeah.
So that we can counter the paradoxical living, her thought about it, or she gives into it, and it's
Either
kind
way,
of like
it's
a win-win for
Yeah.
her. And it's interesting, Larry also, is willing to go visit her more, and I think that's definitely would give into that power that problem is causing. So we need to...
Oh, so we want to restrain family change.
Restrain family change, yes. And have him just kind of take it easy and not go visit her more, but just kind of continue what he's been doing, that once a month kind of, seeing her once a month.
Yeah, that way if he rejects our advice, then, you know, that will hopefully take care of the loneliness.
Yes.
But if he doesn't, then, you know, maybe that will allow her to realize that the amount of time that he spends visiting her, you know, doesn't really have any control over her actions.
Her actions, yes. Okay.
Great, thank you so much. Hi, so thanks for giving us that break. I was speaking with my reflecting team, and we thought it would be best, Piper, actually, since you mentioned that you were sleeping with people because you feel lonely and you don't want to feel lonely, that we recommend that you sleep with people more often in prison.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you said that sleeping with people makes you feel less lonely, and therefore we think that you should then sleep with people more, and then you won't feel as lonely, and you won't feel like you need to sleep with people as much if you don't feel as lonely.
Can't you see what it's doing to us, though? Like, I'm filled with guilt, and seeing his face, it's broken, it's hurting him. Why would I want to do more of that?
Oh, okay, so sleeping with people in prison actually makes you really unhappy and is hurting your marriage.
Clearly, I mean, he's hurt. I mean, look at him. He's distraught. I can't keep doing that to him.
I see. Okay, well, I'm just putting it out there. That's my professional opinion. You can do whatever you want, but I highly recommend that you sleep with people in prison as frequently as possible. Because I feel like sleeping with people in prison, you know, other than your husband, I feel like it exists for a reason, that it's there so that you can have this relationship. Think of all the things that you might fight about if you weren't fighting about infidelity.
If we didn't have to fight about infidelity or prison, life would be great.
But are you sure? I mean, really think about it. Think of the burden of being normal.
I'm positive. Before Piper went to jail and before she was hooking up with Alex, things were great. I wanted to marry her.
Starting our own business, and we just moved in together. It was...
I don't know. I just feel like maybe this infidelity has been created as a way to deal with something that you don't want to face in a relationship. Maybe you're not in love anymore, and so you use the excuse of infidelity as to why, you know, to distract you from deeper problems.
I don't think that's it. If she's correct in thinking that the problem is me not visiting enough, I'm more than willing to put my career on hold and just come every weekend, every visiting hours, so she won't be lonely in there.
That reminds me, Larry, we also, in our professional opinion, think that it would be best for you to not visit Piper any more frequently than you already are.
But she's obviously so lonely. She needs my support.
We're a little wary of just jumping into all of this change. I feel like, you know, if you change things too quickly, sometimes that can really mess with the balance of a relationship. It can be too much. So I just advise you, you know, to take things really, really slowly. And you can do whatever you want, but I strongly recommend that you limit how often you see Piper, so that we don't change anything too quickly. You know, we don't want things to be resolved too soon. Does that make sense?
Not really. I can't stand the thought of her sleeping with Alex. I need to fix this.
Okay, well, you know, you can do whatever you like, but that's my advice, and I'll see you all a month from now.
Okay.
Okay? Hello, so welcome back.
Hello.
It's been about a month since we've seen each other.
Yes.
So So, let me ask, did you all end up following the directives that I gave you? I'll start with you, Piper.
At first I tried, but the more I did it, the more I just saw Larry's face, and it broke my heart. And then the last time I tried with Alex, in the heat of things, I went to say I love you, but it wasn't Alex's name that I used, it was Larry's. And after that, like, I knew where my heart was and who it belonged to. So I tried, but
You failed at sleeping with more people in prison.
I couldn't do it. I didn't want to do it in the first place, but you're the expert, so why not give it a try? But
It just didn't work for you.
it didn't.
Okay. And what about you, Larry? Did you manage to not visit Piper as much?
No. I actually went and visited her every weekend in between our last session and now. Just after hearing about how stressful my absence was on Piper while she was in jail and she needed my support and everything, I just realized how much I loved her. And, you know, I just couldn't stand to be without her. So I definitely, I felt like last time sort of allowed me to renew my commitment to our relationship.
Okay, so you were visiting her fairly frequently then.
Yes, as frequently as I could.
Okay, so both of you didn't take the advice that I gave you.
No.
But your infidelity it's no longer an issue?
It stopped.
Are you sure that this is a good thing? Let's maybe we rushed into this too soon, you know, so these things should happen slowly. Maybe you should kind of wean yourself off of sleeping with other people.
No, I think it's a good thing that I'm not sleeping around on my husband or fiance.
I agree.
Well, what are you fighting about now?
Not.
I think this whole situation just really kind of brought us back together. Made us realize, or it made me realize how much I care about Piper.
And you're sure this is you're at a good place, and there's nothing else underneath it, and no deeper rooted problem that you were just using infidelity to cover it up?
No?
I'm good. I'm happy.
We're going to work through the prison distance.
All right. Well, I guess I have no choice but to terminate our therapy sessions then.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and call me if